Hello everyone, so I'm starting off this video without my face because I don't look so good today. But we are doing a room tour video today. And I just want to say I don't live in my apartment anymore. As you know, I am currently studying at a distance, so I live home with my mom. I'm studying art at a distance, so that's why I live in that room right there. But I still wanted to do a room tour since I made it fancy and stuff. So I'm gonna show you how my room looks like. And also on the other side there's my studio, where I make my dolls and I also draw and draw portraits and stuff. So I'm gonna show you my room and then I'm gonna show you my studio as well. So here is my room. And we live in a very old house, so that's why the room is quite old and is kinda fancy. So here's a fast tour before I just go into the details of this room. If you start at the door, I have my Otaku poster and some other posters right here, also Christmas tree. Right here we have a fireplace because we got no electricity or like any resource of heat up here. So I just have to fix the heat myself, you know. So that's why I'm currently doing this. And if we go over here, I have a little corner. Here is many of my crafting stuff. Here we also have a little shelf. We have my Funko Pops up there and some glitter bottles, as well as some League figures and a Kante collection figure here, and My Little Pony one. And here we have some more My Little Pony ones. And up here we have drawings from my friends, as well as a big one right there. I had this in all my room tour videos and now it's up here. And here we have a print that I bought at Narcon. Over here we have a Made in Abyss poster, as well as another shelf with some random stuff, Nutella jars, a pretty stone. And over here we have my Polaroid camera. We got some empty packages because I thought they looked pretty. And we also have an art piece I have framed myself. And there we have my League of Legends Kindred cosplay mask, which I made myself. Here we have two quite big Honoka posters. They're see-through and very pretty, but they were at random, so I hoped for an Nozomi or so, but I got two honks. What are the chances? And here we have another print I bought from Narcon. And here is just a little mess because I have many of my cosplay stuff here and just crafting stuff in general here. And right there is my Ita bag that's hanging. And a cat bag, which I also bought at Narcon. Right here we have some more fairy lights and some more posters that I bought at Narcon. And a poster I printed out myself with my own art. And here we have a Zelda poster, Kante collection poster, and a poster from Inca Gloves. And here we have a really gorgeous poster from Petite Passerine on Instagram. And for my friend Saga with my OC Claire. And here is Rose from Emma's art. And here is my little gaming corner. So we got some Polaroid photos right there. And some more prints I bought from Petite Passerine and other artists in Artist Alley on Narcon. And then right here we have a poster I won in a giveaway from Kinky Carrot. Which they also have signed here and there, their name and my name. And here we have a drawing from Louise Drawings, or Luixi, as she's on Instagram right now. And back there we have a 02 poster. Up here we have some of the dolls I made. I recently started doing dolls. So I think in the last room tour video maybe one of them was in the video, I'm not sure, but there we have Kiera, Claire, the Alien Girl and Raven. And a Star Guardian Jinx poster I won in another giveaway. So here is the setup for that. I have my little art corner there, and here is my kinda trashy but still kinda good gaming setup. Since I wanted two screens, I connected one of my smaller TV screens onto my laptop. And under here we have a large mouse pad I bought from Narcon as well. of the Nekopara girls. So here's my little gaming corner. It isn't that good, but I still like it, so it's kinda cozy to best. And over here I have my bed. It's a quite big bed. And around the room I also placed out some more big posters and also the big wall scrolls I bought in Spain up there. Because as you can see, there's like a divided thing between the tapestry and there's the wall, because as I said, it's an old house. So I hung those up there. And here we have my little gaming corner. I have my TV there, and I also have stuff under here. You can't see it, but I have a Nintendo 64 there. And up there I have my Switch and my PlayStation. Beside of this we also have my PlayStation games, my Wii U games, my Wii games, my Switch games, and some anime. And over here at the TV I have placed some of my amiibos. And over here is where I keep like all my collection stuff, which I'm going to go through now. Up over here we have my Luqua horns, as well as my also the Valentine Sonico box. And over here we have some thick art books, also one of my newest Androids. Down here we have some display cases I bought at GameStop, which also shines up like that. So a Pandemico is there, and my Zero Two Android is also there. And then we also have a Shiro figure, as well as a Pantene stocking figure. Here is where I keep all the manga. I don't usually buy so much manga since it's pretty expensive, but this is all of the manga I own. And down here is nothing that important, it's just a little mess right now. It's mostly boxes for my figures, but also my older Polaroid camera. And up there to the roof is where I keep more boxes. And also a prop I made for cosplay, and a wig, and a little noodle stopper Sonico. And this is just where I keep my smaller things on this shelf. Also some of my old MLP customs. And behind the glass shelves you can see I'm keeping some posters, and I also have boxes up against the wall here. So let's start with one of my glass shelves. Up on the glass shelf we have a Miku figure that I bought at Nacon Summer. And also a Kantai collection figure, tiny little chibi girl. So up here we have my REM shelf. This is my REM shelf, and this is what it looks like zoomed out. There we have the wedding REM. We also have the Emilian Android, the normal outfit REM, another game price REM, another game price REM which I bought at Nikon. And here we have some scales. So right here is the birthday REM, where she comes with a cake. Happy birthday REM cake. So this is one of my favorite REM figures because it's really adorable. And over here we have the Nendroids, the Ramen REM Nendroid. And here we have REM, which I got from Peter. And this is also a REM I got from Peter. And I think this is my top fave REM figure, because she's just pretty in that like pastel in green. She's so adorable, like look at that smile. Who can resist that smile? And down on this shelf I keep some other figures. Here we have my beautiful elf girl. And over here we have the figure I bought from Spain. Here we have a little student Sonico, because I got my Sonico shelf up there, but some of the figures didn't fit in on that shelf. And here we have some more Kantai collection figures and the Yukata versions. Back there we have just a motorcycle girl which I found real dope. I really like her outfit and everything with her. And here I keep two of my Nendroids, the Nitocris Nendroid and the Mercy Nendroid. And down here is where I keep the rest of my Nendroids. Back there we have Link from Breath of the Wild and Sheena from Is the Order a Rabbit. Then in front of them we have Harvest Moon Miku, which I got from my friends in my birthday present. And Sakura Miku, which I got from my mom in birthday present. And Melona. And up here we have Mei from Overwatch. And on the bottom of the shelf we have Mami, my first Kuboche, from Madoka Magica. And we have Shiro from No Game No Life. And To be honest, I do not know who this girl is, I'm sorry, but she was so adorable. I think she's from a 3D anime. She's just so cute with her flower crown. And here we have a little angry lolly, and also the girl who came with the surströmming, which I found hilarious. And her Nendroid is super adorable, even though it's quite old. And on the bottom of the shelf you can see I don't have any figures here because I don't have that many yet. And I also hate like placing figures at the bottom because of course I want everyone to be highest up because I love them all. So that's why I have like difficult to place them down here. But here I just have a very old clock, which is kind of fancy. And as you can see back here I have placed every Nendroid box and figure box, as you can see behind the shelf here. And let's move on to the other shelf. Up here we have my Gibril Nendroid as well as the Ultimate Madoka, because she's quite a big figure so she can stand up here. Her box is ginormous. And also a game prize Magic Sonic. Moving down we have my favorite shelf. I know you're not supposed to favorize, but Sonico's just so pastel and pretty, so this shelf is really pretty. So back there we have one of my favorite Sonico figures, which is the wedding figure by Alter. Most of the other ones are game prizes, but this is my first Sonico figure, and the Queen of Hearts Sonico. Up here we have the Bunny Sonico and the Mermaid Sonico, and also her Nendroid up in front here. I also made pink risers of paper, as you can see. And here we have her casual version, which is a really pretty figure as well. It's a game prize, but it's really well done. I really love her fluffy skirt, it's just so cute. And I placed some tack under her shoes because her base was really huge and I just wanted to fit as many Sonicos in one shelf as possible. And here we have the Chibi Sonico, where she's posing as Snow White or so, I think, in the anime. And here we have the Christmas bathing suit or kinda bikini Sonico. And back here we have one of the figures I wanted when I first started collecting figures, and that is the Valentine Sonico. She comes with chocolate stains and a chocolate guitar, and she's also a cast-off, which I own 2 cast-offs, I think. 3. I really love her expression in this figure because you can change with 2 open eyes or 1 open eye, and I really like this. And you get like the stickers, so you can place the chocolate stains wherever you want. And this is my biggest Sonico figure because the wedding Sonico is quite big, but she's also standing on this thick of a base. So this figure is almost bigger than this one. I think this is 1/6 scale, and this is 1/7 or 1/8. Going down we have another shelf with some random figures, but 3 Nozomis. So back there we have my Hotarmaru figure, which was the first birthday present I received from my friends in the first year. And here we have the first real scale I bought, which is the Nozomi. And oh my lord, this is still one of my favorite figures because it is so beautiful, it has so many beautiful details. They did such a good job on this figure. And back here we have Kureneko from Orimo. I remember I was able to snatch this figure for a very cheap price at the pre-owned section at Amiami. Pre-owned section at Amiami is godlike. And here we also have another Kureneko with her sun hat. And here we have the Nozomi Nendroid. I wanted to place her here because I have the other Nozomi figures here, so I thought it would be fitting with her Nendroid as well. And here we have the first figure I ever bought. And the first figure I ever bought, like in general, was the Umaru Nendroid, but a first like scale or game price was this Nozomi. And here we have one of my other first Sonico game price figures, where she's sitting on the phone. And we also have Genie Sonico, which I bought at Nacon. And down here it's like risers I'm currently working on right there. As you could see, I made pink risers here as well, so because I can't afford buying real risers. My wig stands with a wig and the graduation cap I had at graduation. And a Sonico sitting down eating donuts. And in this shelf I mostly keep boxes and papers and stuff, so it's nothing important in this shelf except the Splatoon plushie. I really wish I could buy lights so I can light up the figures and stuff, but it's kind of hard deciding like what type of lights, if I should have batteries or in the electricity or yeah, so but I want lights like all over so the whole figure shelf is like lit up. I also have a really big window, and if you're wondering why there's a blanket between the windows and some foam, is because this, as I said, it's a real old house. We don't really have it isolated like inside the windows upstairs. So when it's summer we take out the inner windows so we can open the outer window. So that's why I usually have this closed, because a lot of the cold is coming from the windows because it's all open and it's quite like a huge window. So that is basically my whole room. I'm going to show you my studio now. So I only get heat from like the room, and that's why I have to close it. And from in here, that's why we have this. That's why we have these hanging, so we can have the heat inside here. So it's a bit messy right now because I've been recording. So right here we have the face-ups I'm doing right now. The Spinel, Double Trouble, Vanilla and Sue from Monster Musume. And here is my messy table and where I record. I have some of my schoolwork which I hung up, and also some really pretty lamps, as well as the big Miss Fortune poster that was hanging in the hallway in my apartment. And here I have the Breath of the Wild Zelda poster hanging. On the desk I have Frankenstein, Sonico. Here is one of my work in progress dolls. It's an OC called Rana, and her hair is mostly done except here where she's bald. And in the window I have a Catherine the Mew because she's really cute. And here is a little mess, but here is where I keep many of my Monster High dolls. And also in this box, inspired by Delightful, I call the like stock box, where you can keep all your stock boxed dolls. And over here I keep all the yarn so I can make yarn hair. In this corner is where I keep many of my canvases and a painting I've done. Also, it's a little bit dark, but this is Yoko. Yoko is one of my OCs that she's done, except I need to sew her clothes and I can't sew so well. But otherwise, here's my work in progress dolls and my work in progress face-ups. And back here we have a little small painting of Mercy, which I made a challenge with my friends where we had like 3 colors and we had to paint it with like the colors. Here's a painting for school I did. Up there we have acrylic painting of Toga. And there we have the Bob Ross painting I did in one of my videos. And here we have some still life painting and the drawing I made digitally of Froppy. My mom really liked this one. And this is the painting I made for my ex, but he dumped me before I had to give it to him, so why not just show that, because I mean it's okay. I don't want to just throw it away. And here we have the latest painting I've done. It's a self-portrait painting inspired by Bao Pound's artwork. And this is the biggest painting I've done. This is also self-portrait inspired by Madoka Kirishima's art, because in school we had to be like inspired from an artist and try and draw in their style. So this is the biggest painting I've done so far, even though it's not that big, but I usually draw this big, so yeah. And we also have a Draculaura sitting right there. And down here we have paintings I haven't hung up, and also another stock box with things for my figures and dolls. So here's one of my school paintings I've done. This was also for school, and this was a work in progress for school which I didn't finish. And I made that one like 2 years ago, 1 year ago. And here we have some artworks that my friends done. And my friend Elin made that one and Sara made that one. And this is some abstract pieces I made in school. And over here we have a little mirror. Hey, hey. And over here we have a print of Foss, which I won from Sorita's art on a giveaway. She also made the Star Guardian Jinx poster that I had over my gaming setup. So it's quite small, but it's my little studio and I'm very comfortable being here. I'm really gonna miss when I move, because then I won't be having like an own studio, because who has room for that? But this is my little studio, and yeah. Oh yeah, one last thing. This is my Shinobu cosplay, by the way. So I just wanted to show this off of my mannequin because it's such a pretty cosplay. I'm so excited to cosplay her. Yay! Also, it's getting dark, so now you can see how pretty the lighting is, and I also have a lava lamp which is going at it, and also the ferro lights here. So I hope you enjoyed this little messy room tour. It's quite hard filming this room because it's not like easy as my apartment, but I still hope you enjoyed this little messy room tour, because soon I might move out or change something, or I don't know what will happen in the future, but I just wanted to show you how my setup was here and how I made before I like move out or so. Also a memory for myself. So thanks if you watched this video, and bye bye!